Hey, good evening, everyone. I know it's been a hot minute since we've streamed, but we are just going to just give us a second while we set everything up, and we will be ready to go here momentarily. So thank you for your patience, and we'll be back in about 1 minute. All right. Welcome back to the 1.12.2 pack. These past few days have been a little bit all over the place, a little bit crazy. Moved apartments, so had a lot to do in terms of just reorganizing and disassembling my setup and then reassembling my setup in a new spot. So, but we're back now. And we should be good, at least for a little bit. There will be a full week that we take off over Christmas and another kind of section where we take off around January 7th to the 12th. But we'll go over that when we get there. So, the last place that we left off, we did a whole bunch in terms of just getting like the base figured out. We made our atomic disassembler, completed a dungeon, got a little bit more power as we start to load in here. We also got a new XP tank, which we will be utilizing to store our XP. But we still have to actually finish the factory. I'll move everything inside and do all that fun stuff. What I think the plan is today is we are going to go ahead and attempt to fully automate and really get stuff going so that we don't have to worry about, oh, well, we ran out of this or ran out of that. No, no, no. We're going to get a bunch of stuff automated and go from there. I do have to do this, don't I? Nope, I can't because that's a chest. All right, we'll make that a double then. So let's just throw everything inside right now. I'm not going to move our factory indoors quite yet. There's still a couple of things that we need to do. But let's go ahead and start by figuring out what that is. The big thing is we're going to have to make a few items. The first one is a... Oh, actually, no. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and make... yeah. So we're going to make what's called the digital miner. And what this thing basically does is I'll do Shift P. Highly advanced filter-based auto miner that can mine whatever block you tell it to within a 32 block radius. So each Minecraft chunk is 16 blocks. So what this essentially does is it mines it in a 16 chunks at a time, straight down. And so this is what we're going to want to make. We have some pretty seriously expensive items though, and so we're going to have a little bit of a challenging time to get there, but let's see what we can make right now. So kind of the easiest thing to make right now is probably the steel casing. So we'll grab our coal, we'll grab our iron, sort, figure out anything else we're going to need, grab some redstone, some gold, grab this iron. This will go into the enrichment chamber. Start getting all of that converted. We do have glass. So let's... Oh, we need... yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, we have plenty of coal. We have 9 redstone. Let me do some osmium, which I don't think we actually have any osmium. So that's fine. We'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take care of that. We'll wait for that to go. I don't know if I have this hat yet. Okay, I do. So we just need to clear this redstone, but I mean, we're going to need these alloys anyway, so might as well grab it. Let's see. Grab another 8. So the question is, okay, so most of our windmills are recharging fairly quickly. That's fully charged. Okay, awesome. We can take more gold and upgrade all of these machines, but really what we want to do is we want to get the digital miner, because if we get the digital miner, then everything is, well, I shouldn't say everything, all of our ore is going to be taken care of. It's going to be a piece of cake. So let's start with that. All right. Enriched alloy. So now we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. Alright, so that will actually allow us to make 2 steel casings if we really need it. The other thing that we need is we need to make logistical sorters, which is going to require osmium. So I guess that's the next thing to do, is to try and find some more osmium. We can turn into our blaze, make life a little bit easier for ourselves. And I guess we want to do vein mining. Snag all of the iron ore. And then go for any osmium. That's osmium. That's osmium. Okay, up to 4, so that's technically 8 pieces of osmium, since we're going to throw it into the enriching factory to double it. There's another piece. Not really inspiring me here. These huge amounts. That's some osmium. There we go. Alright, so that's 8, so we're up to 16 osmium. That's some osmium right there. So we're going to switch to fast. Now the lava doesn't hurt me anymore. I can go in the lava completely fine because we were able to get that blaze. But still doesn't mean that our ores will not burn. So if I can find a little bit more osmium, I think we'll be okay. Prosperity. So this is 24 osmium, which should be enough. Convert back so that we can sleep. There are osmium in. I saw a creeper over here. There he is. Want to make sure we get rid of the creepers, so we don't run into any unfortunate accidents. Put that back in. Okay. Oh, just love to see that. The other thing that we're going to need is we're going to need cobblestone and some wood. So let me grab that wood. Grab a little bit more cobblestone. should be enough. So, in order to make the two robots, or I'm sorry, the two logistical sorters, we need to make two pistons. And then let's go ahead and do... Oh, actually, let's enrich that. Boom, 24 osmium. Always nice. So the compressed redstone won't automatically go to the smelter because it can't be smelted. So that does save us from making mistakes from accidentally smelting stuff that we're going to need in the future. Okay. Jesus. Oh my fuck. Whew. What's my armor? Oh, okay. I do have some diamond gear. That does help. Alright, so now we got some basic control circuits, and that should be enough to make two logistical sorters. Alright, so boom, boom. Those are our two logistical sorters required. We need a basic control circuit. Boom, got that. So I'm trying to like use this 9x9 grid over here to construct our machine. We need a steel casing, which we can get just by smelting the steel blend real quick. Excellent. So now, as we can see, if we hover over to move missing items, we're missing two teleportation cores, atomic alloy, and the robots. Oh god. So it looks like we're going to need a bunch more atomic alloys, which shouldn't be a problem. The question is, okay, so we need two diamonds. We only have a diamond. That's not great. Okay, well, let's figure that out. So what we can actually do is we can go over to the ship across the way. And raid the captain's chest. And that should have another diamond in it. Okay. So we do have the captain's key here. Some miscellaneous loot we can always come back for. But then we'll use the captain's key to unlock the chest. Oh my god! 10 diamonds. Holy sh... Wow. Okay. Hunger suppressant. And wine. What the hell? Oh my lord. Okay. That was... Damn. Okay. Well, we're set on diamonds. We don't need those anymore. That's... Wow. Very fortuitous. So that skips a good chunk of work that we have to do. Just have to get this chunk to load in. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about the chunk loading issues. They just exist for now, unfortunately. Okay, so if we have so many diamonds, right? And we have a ton of iron, it kind of makes sense to do enrich, 8, enrich. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to enrich a diamond. I'm going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And actually, since... Oh, crusher. I'm going to take some of this gold because we definitely don't need a stack. I'm going to crush 16 of it so we can get some upgrades into our machines. Go ahead and do that. And then enrich this. Oops, that's what we need. Okay. Great. And then we'll enrich the iron ore and then smelt that. And let's go ahead and make ourselves some energy upgrades. And we'll go ahead and throw this in, our enrichment chamber. We're going to be using that more than anything else. Now we can also throw some osmium in there to increase the speed, but we don't want to increase the speed quite yet, as we're not entirely sure if that's what we need. So now that we used the enriched alloys, we're going to keep upgrading that to get 8 atomic alloys. The other thing that we needed, though, was lapis. What are the odds that I was smart enough and got some lapis? Okay, not great. So we're going to have to go mining a little bit. Try and find some lapis. Ouch. Okay, so I think deeper we are, the better here, and then we're just gonna kind of rip it. Go fast. Get some coal. Did see more redstone. More redstone. Wait, was that it? Uh-oh. Nope, that's lead. Oh, lapis. And 12 should be enough. Alright, and we always want to make sure that we sleep at night so that we don't get more and more creepers spawning in, as that would be a nightmare for us.
As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars.
Okay. And then use 8 reinforced alloy. Now we should be able to make our cores. Oh no, we need a bunch of atomic alloys. All right, so that's 4 atomic alloys. Go ahead and make 2 teleportation cores. Fantastic. We still need 1 more core though. Or 1 more alloy, there we go. So now we're pretty good. We're only 1 item away now. We're just missing the row bit. Unfortunately, since I've played this pack before, I am fully aware on how obnoxious it is to make the row bit. And so what we actually need to do is we need to make space for another 3x3. So to make the row bit, we need another atomic alloy, steel, energy tablets, refined obsidian, and a personal chest. Oh no. Well, we have to use the osmium compressor to make 2 ingots. We need an atomic alloy. 2 energy tablets, which is going to require more enriched alloy. Grab our 2 ingots. And I'll just throw another redstone in so I can do all 9 of these at once. Let's see, what else do we need? Steel, 2 energy tablets, a personal chest, which is going to require more steel, blue glass, and chests. So I think we have... Here's 1 chest. Oh, there's 2 chests. Great. So the only other thing we need is the steel. And we're going to need more steel. So let's go ahead and enrich our coal. To get some compressed carbon. All right. do have gold, but hold on one second. Okay. So we should. Oops. Robit. Personal chest. Oh, we just need one steel. Oh, God. Okay. Compressed carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll get our steel. So what did I need? Oh, energy tablets. I need a redstone. Kidding me? Oh, brutal. I thought we had redstone. I didn't know we were just dealing with like the 3 left. Down here. There was plenty of redstone that we kind of glossed over. Our little mine here. Like that. Switch to vein. What's that? Osmium. Ooh, yeah, we'll take that. Okay. 40 redstone, much better. So there will be a point in time where our power and what we can do, our power scaling just gets so high it's ridiculous. We're not quite there yet, though. We're getting there, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, grab our steel, cook that bad boy up. Okay. Wait, what the heck was that? Oh, I still have more osmium dust. Okay, didn't realize we had more osmium to work with, but that's good. Okay, so we just need a piece of glass. Personal chest, say less. Still need our 2 energy tablets, and then we can make the robot, which we can make now. Make the robot. And now we have enough to make our atomic, or our digital miner. Boom. Let's make sure we sleep, and then we can show the world how this bad boy works. All right. So, how does this work? Well, all we have to do, I'll just use some sand for now, so I know exactly what I have to get rid of. So what we have here, 1, 2. Boom. This is the digital miner. The digital miner is very nice. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And it has a bunch of options in here. And what we're going to do is we're basically going to go to the config. The radii, we're going to set to 32 instead of 10. So that's the maximum distance. The minimum that we're going to mine to is, oops. Oh, I'm sorry. This is before the Deep Dark update. So 0 literally is the bottom. My bad. So we're going to set it to 0 and a maximum of 200. So basically, just to kind of do the raw math here, right? What this is doing is it's doing 200 blocks, which is 0 to 200, times the radius of 32, so it's 64, times 64, which means that when this thing is on, it will pull resources and scan 819,200 blocks worth of data. Pretty good. But what is it that we truly want? Well, there's a couple of things that we want. We want to make sure that we can upgrade all of our factories. We want to make sure that we can get more factories. And we want to make sure that we get to the point where, oh, nothing's impossible. Whenever we want something, we can get it. So let's start with what is it going to require. Let's start with energy upgrades. So energy upgrades is going to be, because we want to make this as efficient as possible. Grab some gold. Put some stuff in the enrichment chamber. And then, I don't know, do... $24 is good. Slap that in there. And all of these are generating enough power so that when we are using our machines, they're not they're not running out. So this is enough for 4 upgrades. I need my glass though. But this machine is, the digital miner is a little bit different than everything else. Most machines start with 8,000 FE. The digital miner, though, starts at 16,000. So double. When we start putting in our energy upgrades, remember this is only 4 of a max of 8. 3 times the energy is 50,500 RF, which is almost what these machines can take at their max. Make another 3 more, excuse me. And now that number moves from 50,000 RF to 119, almost 120,000 RF. So now we've actually pulled enough that some of these wind turbines are having to recharge, which I think that was the last one needing to do so, but I got to get my digital miner squared away. Whoops. Okay. So those will recharge. 1, 2. But we need to make it to the final step. Otherwise, this is going to be a painful process. Okay. Just make some more energy upgrades. But we can only slap one more in here. Maximize it. So now this goes up to 160,000 RF. We'll wait for our windmills to kind of recover from that. All right, now how does this machine work? Well, let's go to config. Let's do a new filter. There's 4 different options here. We can either mine stuff based on the mod ID, the material guide, the ore dictionary, or item stack. 95% of the time, we're just going to do ore dictionary. And let's say we do ore. Well, the big one that we're really going to need is osmium. Or osmium save. So now it will mine osmium and pull it out of the ground. What does that look like? Well, idle, not ready. Well, it is ready now. Let's go ahead and hit start. And as we can see, to mine 525 pieces of osmium that this thing is going to mine. That's pretty good. However, there is this little bit of a drawback with this machine in that it is an energy guzzler. Right now, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to see if I can go ahead and slap a speed upgrade on that. Let's go ahead, go Crusher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 is not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with these factories going, how are we doing? Still doing well. Okay, so a speed upgrade isn't going to really change a whole lot. So that's good. So this can just run until we want to run out of power, which we won't right now, because we're legends. And our machines are just working enough so that it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and make some speed upgrades. And sleep for the night. So that's just osmium ore, 526. Now like 500 at this point. If we keep going and going and going and adding all of the ores that we're going to need, it's going to pile up to a lot. I mean, it is searching over 800,000 blocks. So some of that's bound to be some fun items. Let's go ahead and just increase our speed with 2 speed upgrades. So that's almost twice as fast. We aren't seeing a large change, which is good. We like that. So let's add another upgrade. So now we're almost 2.5 times, and now we're starting to see that we are going to lose power, but not so that all of these are dry. So let's add another speed upgrade. Now we're going at 3 times the speed. And now we should start seeing... Okay, maybe 3 times the speed is kind of our cutoff point. Poke Poke, he lives. I do live. I was in the middle of moving apartments, and that's why I was unfortunately unavailable. But we are back in a new place, new studio setup, and I don't have a crazy roommate living next to me playing loud bass music at 4 in the morning. So we're balling. So let's go ahead and stop this. We'll reset, configure it, and what we're going to do is we're going to add iron ore. We're going to add ore diamond. We're going to add ore gold. We're going to add ore coal. We're going to add ore lapis. This creative mod No, there's no creative in this. Or oh, what is lapis? So the ore. Oh, it's just ore lapis. Oops, shit. There we go. And let's see. So what the mod we're actually using right now is mechanism. And then the other thing is redstone. So let's do ore redstone. All right, and now we have 7 different ores instead of just one. If I go ahead and hit start, instead of having like 480 to go, we have 5,721. So this will just be kind of running in the background um, as we work on building up our factory. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll let that run for a second. The next thing that we want to work on is actually upgrading all of our factories. So right now, each factory only has 1 slot that we can do. However, we're going to want to upgrade that over and over and over again um, to get more and more and more slots, essentially just running hundreds of thousands of material through our factory every day. The best way to do that is with tier installers. How many interns do you need, and how young do you need them in the sweatshop? um, as the proud owner of Guilo Industries, I can guarantee you that we do not hire any children under the age of 3 years old. We have several individuals who are all qualified to work at Guilo Industries. And I would say that in order for our factory to really get booming, we would need anywhere from between 150 to 500 sweatshop workers. I mean, high valued, highly paid, and compensated employees. Whew. Almost just slipped up there. Whew. $499 interns and 1 aided from Skyrim. Let me. Oh, nuts. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Grandpa will be supervisor, of course. Grandpa Guilo is gonna. Oh, actually, the chat's in a fucking weird spot. Hold on, let me do that. There you go. Now everyone can see chat. Yeah, Grandpa Guilo will be the supervisor. He's been gunning for a promotion for a while now. So that we can take these basic tier installers, and we're going to upgrade our smelter. Takes a little bit of power, but now we have 3 slots here in the smelter. And we're going to also upgrade our enrichment chamber. So now that has 3 slots as well. Also, hi YouTube, join the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord. We're fun. Discord should get a little bit more interesting as I do more polls and actually get some guides out there. For those watching on YouTube, I know that you've been crazily interested in Rome Total War content. And so I hope that we will get back to that and maybe do a couple series on that. One of my videos got like 65 views in the first day of it being up, which is a little strange because I only have 44 subscribers. So, all right, let's check our windmills here. Okay, this windmill is drained. This one is drained. That one is still good, and that one is still good. Okay. So we've reached homeostasis, which is very nice. And we can kind of abuse our factory a little bit. So let's go ahead, grab our osmium ore, throw this into our enriching factory, and we can even turn this to auto sort, and it'll just fill up all of our slots. I don't think that's a huge deal right now. We're just going to let that one go, and we'll get some nice osmium ore. We'll also do a thing of iron. Ooh, ooh. Now we're cooking. I just want to make sure that we're not... Okay, we are sucking a good amount of power, but not too much, so... I guess the next thing is to try and get as many energy upgrades into these guys. So what do we got here? Speed is maxed, energy is maxed. That's what we want. Go ahead and grab 2 more energy upgrades. Throw some speed upgrades in there. And we'll go ahead and sleep to avoid the creepers. Okay. Oh. Look at that. Cooking. Absolutely cooking. We're going to need more gold, though, to get our... Ooh. Okay. We're out of power. So fortunately, the machines have a little bit of power that's stored in them. But once they run through that, that's pretty much it. So let's grab... Let's actually grab our osmium and our iron out of here. And we're just going to go ahead and crush... Oh. Let's crush all of our gold. I'm going to turn auto eject off so that when we enrich our gold here, we'll just keep the dust, which is what we want in order to get energy upgrades for everything. But 7 diamonds, pretty solid. Okay, we're up to 18, so let's go ahead. We'll do enriching on our redstone here. And we'll go ahead and make more. Let's do 32 iron. Why not? Perfect, 32. And this will make more enriched alloys to get our upgrades. I think the only thing we need now is just a little bit more sand so that we can get the glass. And this is kind of the process, and this is all it is. It's okay, now that we have a digital miner to get us ores, now we have to continue to upgrade everything. And we only have 4 wind turbines, but I can make like 50 of them now. Don't really need 50 because what we're going to try and build as our kind of next pseudo project is going to be a nuclear reactor, which, oof, oh boy. That will be a fun project. But throw the sand in our smelting factory. And just keep making goods. Some more energy upgrades. This needs 2 more. So energy upgrades not only increases the amount of energy each machine has, but it also increases the efficiency, which is probably the most important thing that we need. Why use a windmill when we can just take a zombie with a flesh on a stick on a hamster wheel? Unfortunately, and this is wild, PETA has gone against Minecraft for doing stuff like that. And I'm trying to be as young adult friendly as possible, which is very difficult in some scenarios. We still need glass. There's a stack. Get some more energy upgrades. So that's a full 8. So I'll just throw that right in here. And while we're working on the factory, this is just mining stuff for us for free. I mean, yeah, it takes power. But let's say you run out of power. In a pinch, you can take some redstone, stick it in the power slot, and you'll get a little bit of extra juice. Noted, I limit the dark humor. No. So here's the thing. I have discovered that the secret to get a higher position on Twitch, so let's say like let's say I have 5 viewers and somebody else on Twitch streaming the same game has 5 viewers. Twitch will rank you based on the age of the account. My account is fairly old, so that helps. It will rank you based on the amount of curse words that you use. I try to avoid that, so that helps. And it ranks you based on how long you've been streaming for. And since my streams are usually 4.5, 5 hours, that helps. And And so a couple of people have discovered the channel completely by accident, um, because I've been trying to keep it as clean as possible. There's a part of me that just wants to like curse all the time. Unfortunately, it can't, as it would make um, Twitch Daddy very, very unhappy. That's another 7 energy upgrades. Go ahead and just slap those right in here. Teehee gamer words. Yes, indeed. All right, that's back up to full, which is great. Let's go ahead and... Ooh. Let's go ahead and grab another stack of iron ore, enrich and smelt that. And we'll do another, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just took a stack of iron. We've converted it all into enriched alloys, and then we've used up all of those enriched alloys making upgrades. A stack of iron. Oh, and I want auto eject on. So coal has some other uses. The kind of big one, where is it? Oh, graphite. So graphite is used in extreme reactors to make all of the like reactor fuel rods and the turbines housing, the control rods, the reactor casing, all of that. So we're gonna need in the realm of 5 to 750 coal. It's going to be quite the process. Let's go ahead and make some more energy upgrades. I think we might be close to finishing. At least upgrading the factories that I have right now. We only have, let's see, what's that? 5 units plus the digital miner. A real factory could have, you know, 45, 50 units all going at once. So we're just trying to get our basic shit taken care of. I guess the next thing would be to do speed upgrade. Actually, no. The next thing is to take some more redstone. And we're going to make speed upgrades and more installer kits. Keep building up the factory as much as we can. Right, because this is maxed. And this has max energy. So we only need 3 more energy, and then the rest is going to be speed. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to need to make some of those. Put those energy upgrades in. All right. And then the infuser is kind of what we need to speed up a little bit. So let's start getting our speed upgrades in there. Damn, 18 compressed redstone is probably good though. Let's go ahead and take some of the osmium out. And this osmium, we don't want to... Oh yeah, we have plenty of osmium. We just want the dust, so we can get the speed upgrades. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to be another stack of iron that's just going to go through the machine. We'll go ahead and make some more glass. Boom. But we're going to need more sand. And then once these machines are upgraded, the machine is run by very tiny gnomes. Very tiny gnomes. So we're actually going to stop our digital miner. It's getting pretty full, and unfortunately there's just not enough power to fully operate it. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of speed upgrades. Now, if I put all 8 speed upgrades in, it won't matter. It will cap out. So that's capped. And now, oh, yeah, buddy. Look at him go. All right. Do this. Throw in more osmium dust. So that's another stack, which we'll throw into the crusher. This is already maxed on speed, so let's go ahead and throw... Perfect, so now we've maxed our enriching factory. So then the only thing that needs speed upgrades is our osmium compressor, and we've upgraded, well, and our digital miner, but if we maxed out our digital miner, it would just suck through our power instantly. Congrats, you upgraded the gnomes and gave them 5-hour energy drinks. That's essentially what we're doing. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 32. And we'll make some basic control circuits. So what these are going to do is make 3 more of these. Why can I not make another one? Oh, missing redstone. We got plenty of redstone. Let's grab a stack of that. There we go. And as we upgrade our other factories, so right now this holds 80,000 RF. Now it holds 120,000 RF. That held 320,000 RF. Well, now it holds 480,000 RF, which is a little insane. Our basic infuser, we can upgrade to an infusing factory. So now we can infuse 3 at once and go absolutely crazy with it. Now, surely we must be done. You know, the machines are pretty upgraded. We'll start this bad boy back up. Machines are pretty upgraded. I mean, I don't think I know what else to really do here. Not even close. We have way more to go. That was just the basic tier installer. We still have the advanced tier installer to do. And the advanced tier installer requires advanced control circuits, which uses 2 alloys and 1 control circuit. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. There's so much other shit that we're gonna need. Oops, I broke it. Oh, no, I didn't. So we go from 120,000 RF in our basic smelting factory and 3 slots to 200,000 RF and 5 slots. Oh boy. This now compressing factory takes 800,000 RF. 800,000. That's actually insane. And I need more enriched alloys. Okay, if you say so. 32. Put that in and we'll actually go like that, and oh my god. Look at it just suck right through power. Okay. Well, we got our... Alright. Upgrade you. Now it's got 5 slots. 200,000 RF. This poor guy's struggling to try and keep up. And you have to understand, these wind generators don't really produce that much energy to begin with. So the fact that it's like struggling to fill 800,000 RF is a little ridiculous. And now you're saying, okay, Alan, now we got 5 slots in the machines. That should be it, right? Nope, not quite. We're close, but not close enough. So the next thing that we got to make is our 5 elite tier installers, which require elite control circuits, which are 2 reinforced alloys and more of those extra super duper crazy circuits. So we've probably gone through a metric fuck ton of iron and redstone and osmium. We still need to go through a metric fuck ton of it. See, I swore, and Twitch is going to be like, oh, you naughty boy. Straight to hell. So it's still trying to... We expanded the power of our factory so much, our poor wind turbines can't even keep up. It's a struggling. But that's okay. We'll get there eventually. And I can make more wind turbines. In fact, maybe that's probably the play at this point. Yeah, we have some gold. Throw some gold in there. Hey, keep that outside the Christian Minecraft server. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. we will call the pillagers with the dinky crossbows. Um, yeah, fortunately, the illagers will just get wrecked. We're not close, but we're approaching God status. All right. So I need all of that to get smelted now. Auto eject on. So, oh, none of that gold got through. That's unfortunate. But well, we'll take what we got. Um, let's see. We're gonna need a lot more everything. So let's just throw iron in. Warden it is then. Warden doesn't exist in this version of Minecraft. And we're going to take all of our basic control circuits and convert them. Boom. Oh dear. And we're going to have to convert these again, so it's going to get even rougher. Let's see. So enriching factory. Let's go ahead. We'll throw some more redstone in to get enriched. But I really need this gold to come through. That's kind of the key at this point. Because what I can do is I can make like 3 more wind turbines. Yeah, I'll make like 3 more wind turbines. And that'll help a little. Oh, actually, I can make 4 wind turbines. What do you parry the platypus? What is this? A warden? A warden disguised as a platypus? Parry the warden platypus. Parry the platypus. You figured it out. Ah, yes. The Wardenator 9000. With it, I shall shriek the entire tri-state area. That's perfect. All right, so we got. So all of this compressed redstone right now can 184 items can pass through here. Let's do a stack of osmium. All right. So that's 36 basic control circuits. To make the upgrades, we need 2 elites, which to make an elite, it just requires an advanced. So technically, we only need actually 16. We only need 10, so 16 is actually pretty good. I guess I'm just getting a little carried away here with all this other stuff. We don't need another 49 basic control circuits yet. What we do need, though, is we need gold to get smelted. There we go. I don't have any gold. More pulverized gold. Actually, gold nuggets. There we go. Let's go ahead and make 4 more wind generators. They're not turbines. Grab 6 of those. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, sadly doesn't fix our power problem, but it will help. And by doubling the amount of wind turbines, we can probably increase our digital miner speed. So that is nice. Let's see, what do we need now? Let's do just like 1, 2, 3, so that we have a stack of basic control circuits. And then I think the rest of this is just going to be iron that we use, which, god damn, that is a lot of iron. All right, that's another wind turbine. All right, so all of our machines are up to 200 except this one. Still struggling a little bit, but that's fine. Slap in the iron. Try and give me as much alloy as possible. So there we go. Over a stack of alloys. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all of these compressed diamonds will convert a stack of enriched alloys. And we're almost done going through our redstone here. Which, dang, that is a lot of enriched alloys. That's over 2 stacks of iron that we went through to get that. And unfortunately for us, it's actually not enough. So now we're going to do a stack and convert a stack of our enriched alloys into reinforced alloys. And the reason this is required... Oh, excuse me. The reason this is required is because in order to make our last tier installer, we need elite control circuits and reinforced alloys. So we only need 10 of these. That looks good. So now I can make 5, which is exactly how many we need. So let's go. Let's do that. So we have 30 reinforced alloys still. It's a lot, but our advanced infusing factory, 5 slots, holds 200,000 power. Boom. Now holds 280,000 power and 7 slots, which is absurd. We never really need to infuse 7 stacks of anything, but we will need to do that when we enrich ore that we pick up and smelt it. Crushing factory is upgraded. So we'll wait for all that to pick back up. Okay, and now it's our compressing factory. Right now it's 800,000 RF. Now it's 1,120,000 RF. That's a lot. That is a lot. You might be saying to yourself, Alan, why? What is the purpose of this? I mean, did you really need to do all of that? No. No, I did not. But I did it anyway. Because I'm a madman. And to try and get as much done as possible, this is just a required step. So, let's go ahead and turn our friend back on here. I think we need... Ooh, let's try and make like 9 more speed upgrades. I'm trying not to scar the landscape here. And keep our terraforming close. But we can just run that, and look at that. Oh, yeah. Like a stack of sand. Like it's nothing. Perfect. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's put the pressing factory, put 8 in there. Put another speed upgrade in here, increasing it from 3 times to 4 times. And with the extra windmills, I don't think that's a problem. Seems to be just fine. That's getting some power sucked, but yeah, we're just fine. So, stop, reset. If we can get another chest, that looks good. Throw that in. Oh, hold on. I need this though. Let's make some more speed upgrades. I want to try and find out where the equilibrium is for this. So take all of these resources. Let's do another speed upgrade. So that's 4 times to nearly 5.5 times the speed. Okay, that's getting drained. Whoa! Be gone. Potion of Decay. But now this is kind of just tearing through everything. The thing is, I don't want to go too fast because it'll suck everything out. So that's 7.5 times the speed, which may be too fast. But look at that. I mean, that's pretty good. That is rapid fire ores, and then we take the ore, throw it in our enriching factory. That gets smelted, and boom! Now we got double ores, and it'll start just rapidly expanding. Okay, well, I think we might have found the cap here. 7.5 times is too much, it seems. Right? Yeah, okay. So what we can do is we can just withdraw one speed upgrade. And there we go. And that's perfect. Error 404 prompt not found. Big oof. So we'll let the digital miner kind of do its thing, and we'll work on our factory a little bit more. So the big thing that we're going to need to do is finish the roof, which I don't remember. I think we have to build one more wall up, and then we can put in our roof. But in order to get the roof, we're going to need glass. And I don't want to have to keep going to the beach and mining out a bunch of glass. That seems like a whole nother level of hassle that I don't want to get myself involved in. So what we can do is we can take cobblestone and put cobblestone in our crushing factory to make gravel. Then we can put gravel into the crushing factory and make sand. And then we can take that sand, smelt it into glass. But that's not that's not really efficient because it still means, oh, I have to go and get cobble. I have to go and into the mines, get my hands dirty, and ugh. And nobody wants that, right? Nobody wants to see me in a deep, dark mine grabbing cobblestone. They'd rather see me build with machines and work with mods. So certainly there must be a machine that we can use, and there is, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Igneous Extruder. Mixes hot and cold fluids. Okay, well there's a whole bunch of clusterfuck that we have to do to get to here, but we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Oops. As this machine just sucked up everything. Alright, so let's work on our Igneous Extruder. We need everything. Not great. Let's grab redstone, gold. What else are we going to need? Invar. Invar is interesting because it's a blend. Invar is made with pulverized nickel and pulverized iron. So let's grab our iron. And now, for our very happy machine here, we know another ore that we need. Or nickel. Start that back up. And boom, there's some nickel ore so that we can get our igneous extruder going. So we don't need auto eject off. We just want the pulverized nickel. And then, do we have any iron dust, perchance? We do. Go ahead and craft this. And then just smelt them. And that is Invar. Invar is one of the fundamental pieces in order to make what's called advanced units. Advanced units, let's see, what do we want? Let's do like, so let's say we build a factory, but we're moving away from mechanism now, and we're moving into a new mod, thermal expansion. So let's do a really cool factory. Oh, okay. So just to kind of blow your minds a little bit, what we're doing right now is considered peasant shit. Okay, this is grubby. You know, it's not overly useful. It's not crazy. This is peasant shit. What isn't is seeds via mystical agriculture. And what do these seeds do? Well, there's a whole bunch of different seeds that we can get, but let's go for a very important one. Yellorium seeds. Yellorium is the ingredients that we need in order to power our nuclear power plants. That's right, they don't take uranium, they take yellorium. Yellorium seeds can be used in a phytogenic insulator. Or they can just be grown in the ground, not to be confused, it's a crop, you can grow it. In a phytogenic insulator, though, it requires a lot of RF and something called phytogrow, which we will get to later. It's not a this episode kind of thing. And it will give us seeds and yellorium essence. We can then take yellorium essence and craft yellorium. Huh. So a seed that infinitely produces a product. Well, certainly you wouldn't do that with, I don't know, diamonds. Oh, wait, you can. And you can take these seeds and you can make diamond essence, which is used to make diamonds. So you might be saying, but what's the difference? You know, we have a machine. Whoops, it's nighttime. You might be saying, you already have a machine that can pull diamonds out of the ground. Why would you need yet another machine to make diamonds? Well, this machine, after it reaches 0, has to get picked up and moved. And it has a set inventory space. And it's got to get moved and moved and moved and moved and moved and moved every single time we need more diamonds. An automatic farm that can produce diamonds or yellorium or whatever we need starts entering the mid game. Not end game. No. That's the mid game for this mod pack. On command saying, I need to make 20,000 iron ingots. Well, guess what? What we would do is we would get our iron seeds, boom, farm and make as much as we can, because there you go. Iron seeds makes iron essence, and iron essence can make iron ingots. So that's definitely not this episode. We're on episode 3. I might start getting into that stuff like episode 5 or 6. Because in order to get this stuff, we need intermedium essence, which is made by getting 4 prudentium essence, which is made by getting 4 infernium essence. And infernium essence isn't that hard to find, make, We can mine it using the digital miner. But let's say we need Yellorium seeds, right? Yellorium seeds requires Supremium Essence and a Tier 5 crafted seed. Tier 5 crafted seed requires another 4 Supremium Essence. Each Supremium Essence, okay, requires 4 Superium Essence. Each Superium Essence needs 4 Intermedium Essence, which needs 4 Prudentium Essence, which needs, that's right, 4 Inferium Essence. So to make a single Yellorium seed, you need 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 8 Infernium Essence, which, if I get out my little handy dandy calculator, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 8 equals 2,048 essence for one seed. One seed. We're going to need thousands of these. In total, we're going to need about 12 different types of seeds. So if we look at it and we say, okay, it's 2,048 for one type of seed, times that by 12, we need 24,576 essence. That's a lot of goddamn essence. But that's what we got to do. That's how we're going to make the big bucks. I went on a wild tangent there, and I have since totally forgotten what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. We need a igneous extruder. Whew. Okay. So to make the igneous extruder, we have our Invar. We need copper now, which we can make some copper gears, no problem. We can kind of make our little crafting table here. We need machine frame, glass, and a redstone coil. So the redstone coil is actually pretty easy. It's just 2 redstone and a piece of gold. We need to get a piece of glass. Not a problem. And then a machine frame, which is going to require 4 more glass and a tin gear. I don't know if we have tin. Oh, we do. Okay. Well, guess what, guys? Now we're going to need tin. So stop, reset, config, new or tin. Save, start her back up. Now it's going to grab us some more tin. And we need that converted into ingots. And we need more than 6. Okay. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Alright, so now we can make our machine frame to make our igneous extruder. Okay. So what does the igneous extruder do? Well, it can make us basalt, cobblestone, stone, or obsidian, granite, diorite, andesite. What we're going to be using this machine for, though, is basically a cobblestone generator. And it's super easy. All we have to do is grab 2 buckets. Let's go ahead, turn into our blaze form. We need 1 bucket of water. And then I'm going to zoom. We're going to have some chunk loading issues here. But there's a lava lake. Over yonder. Grab a thing of lava. For my game to load. Oh my gosh. We're going so fast. All right, there we go. So put a bucket of lava in and a bucket of water in. And then just like that, it'll go ahead and make us cobblestone. And we can use hoppers and pipes to pipe out the cobblestone. This is going to be very important because one of the materials in our phytogenic insulators when it's actually gets used, it's going to take something called phytogrow. And this was like, I really don't need to go too far into this. There's 3 types of phytogrow. There's regular, rich, and fluxed. Fluxed basically takes rich phytogrow and charges it with energy. And fluxed phytogrow is oh, I don't need a resin and watering can. It's used to like really pop off on a couple of things, and it gives you an extra chance of getting seeds. So what happens is if you make 1 seed, there's an extra 10% chance that instead of getting 1 seed, you'll get 2 seeds. So it's a rapid expansion of the farms and the seeds that you're putting in. To make rich phytogrow, we need sawdust, rich slag, and niter. Sawdust is used by sawing wood, which is a whole process that's just a pain in the ass. Instead of sawing wood, we're going to use pulverized charcoal. So pulverized charcoal is gained from burning logs, and we can actually get that if I look up. Let's do oak. Actually, dark oak is better. I do dark oak log. It can be done using a well, we can either do wood essence to make dark oak, and wood essence can be made by using a phytogenic insulator and all of that, or we can use a dark oak sapling in a phytogenic insulator. Which I'm unsure. Oh, there we go. So in a sapling infuser to make wood. So of course we're going to do that. So it's a phytogenic insulator with a sapling infuser augment, but same thing. So okay, that takes care of one issue. Niter is gained from crushing gunpowder. Gunpowder is used from crushing flint. Flint you can gain from purifying gravel and oxygen. And so the factory just gets more and more and more complicated. But to have an automatic, just to try and make things a little bit easier, we can get gravel from our from cobblestone. And so having an igneous extruder is the first step in that process. Oh, I'm in morph. So now that we have our igneous extruder and that'll just pop off on its own, the next kind of thing that we need to focus on is, and holy cow, this is pretty full again, is moving all of this stuff inside. But I do need to, before we do that, oh, what? Oh, because we needed the sand. Sorry, yeah. Crusher. Sand, glass, and then we want to grab a chisel. I'll show you what we're going to use the chisel for. So the chisel is used to chisel blocks and turn them into very nice, organized, sophisticated pieces. And what we want is we want to chisel our glass into gray bordered. And just to kind of show you the difference, let me get into morph here. I do have to go one block taller, but I think this is just cobblestone. Or is that stone? Nope, that's chiseled stone. So we have to smelt some cobblestone. But just to show you, so we have regular glass, which, looking up, ugh, ugly, disgusting, gross. Everything that we don't want. Instead, we use the far superior glass that has the border on it. Ooh, very nice. We can also go. There's another one. Glass light chisel also kind of has the same feel to it. But by kind of getting rid of the chunkiness of it, it looks like glass. And when it rains, it looks so good. Oh wait, shoot. Okay. I forgot we have to go one higher before I can do that. And this is the trodden brick. Great ordered. Okay. And it's a pretty ugly factory, but if we care about it, we'll spruce it up a little bit later. we go. And then we're going to go ahead and fill this in. But we're going to leave a space. And that space is where we're going to run our cabling down. So we're going to have wind turbines along the edge on the stone. And then we're going to have a cable shoot down, and our entire factory is going to be, well, not our entire factory, but most of our factory is going to be against this wall here. Work. All right, how much glass do we need is the question. Oof. All right, we're probably going to need more than a stack then. Maybe like a stack and a half. Well, that's fine. You can use extruder. Crushing factory. Smelt that sand. Another thing of gray borderless. Okay. So I just need a little bit more, so maybe this 20 will do it. Yep, perfect. Ta-da! Okay. Looks pretty good. Next, we're gonna make a couple of things. Like I said, what we need is cable. And cable is what can not teleport, transport power from one part of our factory to another. To make cable, we need steel, redstone, and then we need kind of our alloys, different alloys to upgrade it. So we can go ahead and do that to make 24 basic universal cables. And then those cables can each get upgraded to advanced universal cables. Those get upgraded once again to elite universal cables. And then I do not have enough atomic, but we need to get these upgraded to ultimate universal cables. And you might be saying, okay, but like, what the hell is the difference? You know, if a cable is a cable is a cable, what truly is the difference? And the difference is the amount of power that it can store. So as you can see in this set of cables right here, this can hold, there are 8 cables here. It holds 10,240 FE. Okay. which is a mere fraction of one of these machines. 280,000, 280,000, 1,000,000. One of these cables can hold 128,000 RF. One cable holds 128,000 RF. That means one cable of this fully upgraded Ultimate Universal is equivalent to, wait, how does that work? Yeah, 96 basic universal cables. 96. So that's why we're upgrading. Unfortunately, though, I need enriching factory. Let's go ahead and just convert that. We'll go ahead and sleep, but we need a lot more steel, and we're going to need more ultimate pieces. All right, here we go. Grab some glass. So I'm going to take this compressed carbon. Throw. Damn, I don't even know. Let's do just 10. So that's going to be 80 steel. No, sorry, that's 40 steel. That's pretty good. One, two, three. All right, snag that. And I thought there was a. Okay, there is an inventory sort mechanic. It's not super great though. All right, so let's start with. We know where these universals are gonna go. So we're gonna do 1, 2. Oops, not there. Okay, they're gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to lead down into the factory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a total of 14 wind turbines we can have. Go. All right, so let's start with our regular. And we'll do a stack is going to be more than enough. So then this stack is going to get upgraded with 8 enriched alloys. Boom, done. And this is going to get upgraded with 8 elite universal cables. Boom, done. Now we have to upgrade this again. With atomic alloys. So these 8 right here hold 10,000 RF. These 16 here hold 2,048,000 RF. And so we're doing is we're building battery essentially. So that if our machines are just hammering, we'll have plenty of power. We want. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think and be a little ingenious here. We can increase our power kind of storage even more. And I'm trying to think if that's worth it. So we can make energy cubes to hold even more storage. More power, more RF, etc., etc. For now, I'm going to say it doesn't matter. But we will be using energy cubes at some point. So we're going to do this. Oops, shoot. We want the ultimate. There we go. Okay. And then that. And then we do boom, 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 boom. So what we're doing is we're just snaking down to try and get everything in its place. And now, let's go ahead and start. Actually, we're not going to move factories quite yet. So our inventory is getting pretty damn full. We might have to make our ME system soon, which our ME system is what we use to basically store a massive amount of items. So let's just grab everything from here. I mean, lots of tin, a lot of ore to go through, but still a whole lot that we need. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to make ourselves wind turbines. I need osmium. Okay. So that should be gold goes in. Good gold comes out. Good gold comes out. Wind generator. As many of these bad boys as you can make. Awesome. I need our basic control circuits. That's one wind turbine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 wind turbines. Whoops. Okay. Okay, 8. So that's slowly charging up this ultimate universal cable. And I mean, we have 3.5 million RF it's got to charge up. So these will have a little bit. But what you might notice is this power is 65.45. The power down here on these guys, 60.36. So those are generating more power than these. And we can actually go all the way up into the sky and it would generate an immense amount of power. There's a problem with that though. Problem number one is that in order to get the power from all the way up there to all the way down here would be ridiculous in terms of how many cables we would need. And we can kind of just say it doesn't matter by building an entire ring of them, because if we're getting the resources pretty much automatically, then it doesn't even matter. So, I think, let's see, 8 can run these machines pretty easily, so I think that's all we need. So now we can go ahead and move these guys. When you move a machine, you just want to make sure that there's nothing inside of the machine. You can lose items if that happens. But all of the upgrades will still... Okay. All of the upgrades will still be a part of the machine. So we don't have to worry about that. So let's begin the building process. So we have a enriching factory, which is going to go... It's enriching, smelting. Okay, so it's got to go here. Enriching. As our smelting goes underneath. We have the crushing factory that'll go next to the enriching factory. The compressing factory can go underneath you. And then the igneous extruder can kind of go wherever for now. Let's make sure that those are getting powered. Ultimately, what we're going to want is we're going to kind of have this feed into other units. But that's pretty good for now. Actually, no, it's not. Let's go ahead and move that real quick. Let's put this guy... Let's actually continue. We'll put it all the way over here. All right, let's sleep. As we kind of move everything indoors, I'm going to be less and less scared about mobs, and so we won't have to sleep through every night. Oh, yeah, I knew there was another factory I was missing. God, that would suck if we lost a fully upgraded factory. There we go. Something else we can make is called a bin. And a bin just acts as a massive chest for a single item. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this igneous extruder going and just make as much cobblestone as we can. This will cap out at 4,000. We can increase it by doing upgrades, you know, from our basic to our advanced, then our elite. It can actually go up to ultimate, where it can hold 216,000 items of a single type. But that's a little extreme, and we definitely don't need that. So, let's see. The other thing that I need. Oh, we need our buckets so that I can actually get that going again. There's water. Where is lava? Or a bucket? Okay. Let me go grab. Oh, I'm not in morph. Let me go grab another thing of lava real quick. Let that run. And then we'll go ahead and start expanding the factory. Adding more goodies that we can work with. And you know what? I'm going to grab some extra lava just in case. So we'll do 1, 2. All right, let's try and power through the lag here. Damn. Okay. Lava goes in, water goes in, starts making shit. Oh, cobblestone. Fuck. Yeah, we don't want basalt. We want cobblestone. Obsidian takes, you know, 1 unit of lava. We can make infinite obsidian if we really wanted to, but that's not anything that I really need. Obsidian armor is better than diamond, but... Oh no, it's not a full... Okay, well that's why I got 2 lava buckets, I guess. That's crazy. Alright. Configuration. So we want auto output enabled. We enable the bottom, the orange square for an output. So now all the cobblestone is going into our bin. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we're going to need some more items from our favorite friend here. So let's go ahead and grab everything out of here. Reset config. We're going to need ore, Certus quartz, or charged Certus quartz, or yellorium for our nuclear reactor. We need ore lead, or copper, and ore oh god, tin, copper, lead. We already have nickel. We have iron, gold, lapis, redstone, coal. We have diamond. Oh, infernium. Oh, this one. Inferium, not infernium. So it's ore inferium. You can only have a maximum of 15 filters at a time. You can't add more, it just won't let you. But that's okay because 15 filters is probably like 7 to 8,000 ore. So that's quite all right, you know. So let's grab our crafting table real quick. Because now we're going to basically be just doing everything in here. But we still need a couple more items. Whoops. Real quick. So the first item that we need is we need wood. We need iron, some more stuff, random shit that I might need. Okay. Let's see if that does the trick. So, step 1, we're going to make 2 chests. Step 2, place said chests. So we have a smelting factory there. Let's go ahead and do Bing. Actually, yeah, sorry. Bing for chest there. And a chest there. So now we need to move items from chest A. So this is where our ore is going to go to get fed into the enriching factory, to then get smelted, to then get output. So how are we going to do this? Well, just like with some of our cables here, there is a transport cable we can make, and it's a logistical transporter. It requires steel and basic control circuits. Where the hell is my steel at? God damn it. This is why just kind of throwing everything into a chest is not the greatest idea. There's my steel. Okay. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. All right. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves just 16. We don't need a whole lot. We need our enriched alloy. And we need our... Oh, nuts. I might just make more. Oh, reinforced. Okay. So we don't need ultimate. For these specific transports, the way it works is it's speed, so it goes a meter a second, and it has a pump rate, and this has a pump rate of 2 items a second, which is nonsense. That's garbage. We can upgrade it to 2 meters a second with a pump rate of 32 items a second. Still bullshit. We can upgrade that to 4 meters a second with a pump rate of 64 items a second. We can upgrade it one more time to do 2 stacks a second, but for our purpose right now, we will not need that. So we're going to go ahead and stick one of those there and one of those there. Side config. Eject is on. Input is in the top, so that's correct. eject is on, and we're going to say output is on the bottom and sides. So when we put ore in here, it'll funnel into the enriching factory, into the smelting factory, and out the other side. But Alan, it's not working. Oh, we're missing an important tool, which we can go ahead and make for ourselves. And that tool is, it's not a, oh God. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember. Oh God. Oh, not a wrench. It's is it not a tran? No, I guess not. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure out what this is then. Oh shoot. Oh, that's brutal. I have totally forgotten what this item is called. Oh, there we go. Configurator. Oh, I need a stick? Are you kidding me? Okay. So we have a configurator here. And we're going to change this to pull. So now it'll pull the items out of the chest into the enriching factory. Enriching factory will then spit those items out into the smelting factory here. So all of our ore can now go in here and it'll get converted. But hold on, if we put a ton of ore in here, the bottom chest is going to crash essentially. It's going to get too full. Well, that's where our next mod comes in handy. Welcome to Iron Chest. That basically upgrades all of our chests. And starts getting very lucrative very quickly. So let's grab some iron, grab some gold. We're going to do wood to iron upgrade. And then we need 2 iron to gold upgrades. So for instance, this one chest, right? 3 rows of 9. It's 27 stacks. Can be upgraded. Oh, doubled the size. So we went from 27 stacks to 54 stacks. Guess what? Can be upgraded. Whoa! Another 27 stacks. That's a crazy big chest right there. Well, when you put in a bunch of ore, it's also important that we have plenty of space down here on the bottom. So now we'll never run out of space for ore, that is. But, oh yeah, we've made 720 cobblestone so far. But that still doesn't seem enough. I feel like there's something to do after that. And there is. You can make a diamond chest. Oh, which requires glass. Which I don't have. God dang it. Okay, our auto miner is full. Where did I put our glass? There we go. So we'll do 2 upgrades of these. Boom. Oh, dear Lord. So now we've upgraded from 9 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another 27 items. You might be saying, oh, okay, surely there isn't. Oh, okay, there is another upgrade. um, this upgrade is just cosmetic, though. So you can make an obsidian chest, which makes it blast resistant, or we can make the fan favorite, the crystal chest. I will be making the crystal chest. If I can find a piece of obsidian, I'll show you why. With a crystal chest, you can see the items inside of it, which is it's kind of nice. The items hover there, and it's cool and whatever, but yeah. So let's go ahead and we're gonna make ourselves a diamond chest using the iron chests. But I'm 2 wood short because that seems to just be a trend here. Let's go ahead and just grab all this ore, though. Get all of that converted. Oh, shit. We need just wood or a chest. That works. Okay. Throw some XP in. Let's go ahead and grab our iron chest. And then we can use this to upgrade to a gold, but we need gold. Then we need our diamonds. Okay. And I won't bother upgrading that again. But that diamond chest is a lot. It's a lot of space. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get some of our double chests inside. And I can also grab more stuff, reset start. Throw our ore in. not ore stuff in. So this is kind of the upgraded storage until we can figure another method out. And no, it's not super great, but it is better than some of the alternatives. And we can also like take a bunch of coal, convert this into blocks. Oops. Just make stacks of blocks. Help consolidate the inventory a little bit. Take stacks of redstone. Do the same thing. There we go. Look at that. We can still fit more stuff in there. It's like 3 or 4 double chests worth of stuff. All right, this should now put us over. Well, apparently we still got more space to work with. Okay, so we probably have some ore in here. If you have a huge chest like this, not enough items, type in ore, double click, it'll highlight all of the ore. Well, apparently we just have this osmium on hand, so we'll go ahead and throw that in. But damn, we just blew through 4.8 million RF. And as you can see, the chest is getting pretty full. Let's see. What do we care about? Or lack thereof. Because I can do another iron chest, probably. Iron, gold, diamonds. I don't see a whole lot of glass. So let's find out why. Well, that's why, because there's only 2 in there. There's like more ore that we have, so goodness. Okay. Let's at least get the gold chest. Iron. Gold. Yeah, we're missing just glass. Alright, let's pull out some cobblestone. Crusher. again. All right, another diamond chest. So you can't put them next to each other, but you can stack them. All right, take some more. And that's all we're doing. Fitting as much stuff as we can into as small of a space as we can. The ore will go up here, smelt it out. Okay, pretty good so far. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. I might slap down a double chest just because we don't really have that much space. But I know we have some of this in the other chest. That's ore. Like blocks of coal we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Throw some more coal in. Sort it. Throw some of those in. That's ore. Ore. All right. Throw chest. So now instead of having to search through God knows how many chests, now we don't have to. And that's just a bunch of random stuff that we don't need, so technically it's just 2 chests we need to look in, and that's everything. Oops, start. All right, 2,200 more items to go. If I can squeeze through this door here. More ore. goodies. So it's a little bit harder for me to get through the doors because I'm a blaze. And a blaze is just slightly wider than a regular player. Alright, so let's just try and get as much stuff in as we can. Alright, then we'll throw this in here. And boom, clean inventory. Everything is now inside our factory. And that's not even perfect. Like, we have diamonds in all three chests. But holy cow. Look at us go on the ore production. So much iron, tin, copper, and we can, turn iron into blocks and stuff. Still have a bunch of ore to go through. Still have a bunch of stuff in here. It's just we're not generating enough power. Simple as that. And if we're not generating enough power, well, then let's make some more. Oh. Okay, so we got some gold, more redstone. So we just need enriched alloys, which is going to take iron. In our infusing factory, which will grab... Oof. Screw it. We have enough. I don't know how much 40 is going to make us, but probably a few. $20, sure. Whoops. Now I'm out of alloys. God damn it. Did I just screw myself here? Ah, no, I didn't. Okay. We just need more osmium than I thought we did. But we're fine. Grab a stack of osmium. So we don't want to go too overkill on the windmills because we are going to be making a nuclear reactor, which should be providing 95% of our power. But this is just nice. To try and get as much juice as we can on the early stage. I do need a little bit more cable, but I think we'll be good after that. Where's our ultimate universal cable? So how are we doing now? Still not producing enough, but pretty close. let's tack on 2 more generators. Grab some more nice things. Oh my god. Oh my god. That horse is a nightmare. Zombie horse. Alright. Throw more ore in. So we don't have we didn't go into a mine and mine any of that ore. That's 100% done by another entity. We we sat on our butts and did nothing. More stacks of coal blocks.
And now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene.
Nailed it. All right.
And it's a race that I've created in my head, you know.
So now that we've started to master inventory management,
I smoke too much. I drink too much. I tell myself that I can stop.
for some reason the iron really isn't coming out that fast. There we go. Set that baby to pull and just... There we go. Nope. Okay. It was too effective. As now we're gonna run out of power. The suck was too good. It's alright, we're up to 5.5 million RF this thing takes. It's an absolute beast right now. But clearly we're not even producing enough power to keep this running, even with all these windmills. But we'll have better power soon enough.
I smoke too much. I drink too much.
Oh my lord.
Tell myself
So we're just gonna kind of chill for a little bit. The amount of ore that we're getting is phenomenal.
we could see clearly
And it's it's filling our chests by quite a bit. I mean, that's a lot of iron. We're gonna use most of it. Actually, yeah, we're using all of it, but that's okay. So let's see. We can do. We probably have enough charged Certus quartz to make our EMI system. But I think what's... Ooh. Okay, I think here's what we're going to do. We are going to kind of increase the battery that we have. Right now, the storage charge that we can have max is, I mean, plus the 80,000 in each windmill, like 6 million RF. As we can clearly see, that's not enough. So we have to develop a system where we can store more RF in the background so that when we do a huge kind of like ore dump like this, we can easily come through and create, craft, and get that all out of our system. So, let's figure out how are we going to want to approach this. I mean, clearly, we're going to need another row of chests. But we're going to need charged Certus quartz, regular Certus quartz. Oh, actually, yeah, let's do that first. So we're going to make our batteries. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. To make our batteries and to expand them, we're going to make energy cubes. So one energy cube can hold 800,000 RF. Advanced can hold 3.2 million RF. Elite can hold 12.8 million RF. Ultimate can hold 51.2 million RF. And so the plan right now is I think we're going to make 4 Ultimate Energy Cubes, which should hold 205 million RF, which is 20 times what we have now, and that should be plenty for if we need to do a huge kind of batch and run through of this, because this is a lot, and technically this is only from one run of our digital miner. We're probably going to move the digital miner and do another run before we're able to get our farm up and running. So, our magic seeds to get all of this stuff locally. So this is probably what we're just going to have to do for now. But we're going to have to expand it and do all that stuff. So let's get our energy cubes sorted. So to make them, energy tablets and steel casings. Not that big of a deal. So let's grab our redstones. Some more redstone, grab our enriched alloy. We need steel. We need glass. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We're gonna need a lot of glass, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got through all that ore. That's good. So we're gonna need 4. Oh, we need osmium and iron and all that stuff. So iron, osmium. So we're just gonna make 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Then we need our energy tablets, which requires gold. And we're going to need 8 of these. Okay, well that's definitely not 8. So let's go ahead, do enriching. Go infusing factory. Do 10, which is 80. Make a ton more enriched alloys. Okay, so we only need 6 more. We don't need 18. Jesus. Okay. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So we're going to make our basic energy cubes. And then we can go like straight to advanced, which that looks good. One. God dang it. 2. 3. Okay, looks pretty good. Now we have to go elite, which is going to be the reinforced alloy. I don't know if I have any more of that though. Reinforced alloy. Oh, I have 9. I know I definitely don't have any of the next tier though, so. Oh, and I need more gold. Alright, so that's not even close to what kind of power we need. But for all intents and purposes, this is going to have to work. So let's go ahead, grab Ultimate Universal Cable. And what we're going to do is we're going to sever the tie here. That's going to get severed. And then we're going to have energy cubes here that are going to come down. And then the energy cube that's going to be on the furthest side is going to spit out into the main grid here. So all of these will fill up, and then the main system will fill up. So we want a side config of eject on, and we're going to output into this cube. Eject on, output into this cube. Output, output. So now we're outputting into the main system here. Oh, whoops. It's not the right output. Output. There we go. So now it's just pumping power into the system. And it looks like all set. That's a lot. That's good stuff. So we went from having 5 million RF as a stored battery to more than that. um, yeah, so okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to keep. Okay, we're going to keep that running. And we should be pretty finished with it soon. Get through the door. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upgrade these 2 energy cubes to elite. We'll finish up the digital mining run, and then we'll call that an episode. And tomorrow, we will do our ME system so that we don't even have chests anymore. And we will actually start building multiple floors. Because right now we just have this base floor here, which is going to be for our XP tank. We're going to have a little enchanting area. And then the floor below this is going to be our farms for our magic seeds. So we'll go ahead and build that next because we're not quite there yet, but we're almost to the point where we can start doing that. We do have a bunch of Inferium Essence. But do need a little bit more. So let's get these last 2 taken care of. And in order to do that, we need enriched, our gold, and some wood. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go infusing factory. We do 1, 2, and that's 16. Elite tier installer. Oh, we need the control circuits. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's enough. It is. Fantastic. Whew. Upgrade. Upgrade. Done. So now that'll fill over time. So instead of 5 million, we now have 55 million. And increasing something 11 times is pretty damn good.
What an irony. My mirror shows the other side of me. All these ones
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out all of this iron here.
but there's so much more
we're just going to convert all of these into blocks. There we go. Do some copper as well. Great. Now we have plenty of room for more shit. How's this going? Okay, well, filled again. Go ahead, throw some ore in. There we go. So now instead of sucking out of the main system, we have the batteries to work as our backup. And it'll suck out of there first before going through and we're getting rid of everything else. Let's go ahead. I'm going to turn back into regular. Sleep in the middle of the room. That way you're far enough away from any mobs. So that'll continue to produce. Let's just go ahead and make... Oh, okay. Got a plumb bob hat. Okay, here we go. 18 items to go, and then we're done. Okay. And just reset it and start it one more time to make sure that you truly got everything. But yeah, there we go. So that is a full run of the digital miner. It mined probably close to 10,000 different items for us. And that's 10,000 items that we don't have to work to get. But to truly show you what the hell that thing just did, we can go into our cave here. Okay, so we have iron there. But no ores. There's amber, which is used for Thaumcraft, and not something we really care about. Or care about yet, I should say. But it's clear, like, if we move to the other side of the cave, we would get more stuff. Because there's still iron, copper, all of that. So this is clearly outside of the radius of 32. And so we can move the digital miner, reset everything up, and continue and move forward. But honestly, we probably have enough to really expand. And so I think that's what we're going to do on next stream. which I don't know if we're going to be streaming this game tomorrow or if we're going for Rome Total War. But regardless, we're at a good stopping point here. Um, Taking a look at some of our interesting statistics. We need items picked up. So we've picked up 10 or 1,703 coal. Air doesn't apply. Our atomic disassembler we've used 1,110 times. So that's going to be our new favorite thing. Energy tablets. We've crafted 77 of those, but that's going to spike very, very fast. Nothing depleted yet, though. Like a true champ. Tile Railcraft generic copper name. Okay. $400 basic universal cables. Oh yeah, because it's not 400 basic. It's just 400 out of everything. We didn't die this episode. And we didn't die last episode. Oh, maybe we died. I don't think we died last episode. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. The next thing that we're going to do, though, when we expand, is I'll kind of do a... I didn't realize how much string was actually needed for this. Oh, I think that's enough. What we're going to do is we're going to make a bunch of wool and probably take wool off of the ship across the way. And with some ender pearls, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some elevators using the open blocks mod. And that's how we're going to traverse through the floors, not with gimpy ladders or anything like that. No, with elevators. We're going to need, for 5 levels, we're going to need 5 elevators. So that means that next episode, we're also going to have to go hunting for Endermen. So if not tomorrow, then definitely Wednesday, we'll pick this back up. I hope you all have an incredible evening, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.